story. This story is called That Little Brown Girl. And that little brown girl had an amazing imagination. She liked to make little things, and she used to take little jigsaw puzzle pieces and build little houses out of them. And she liked to just make up things all the time. That little brown girl, she just was different. That little brown girl one day thought, I'm going to make something. And she went out in the yard and she found an old board and some old cut grass, and she glued the grass all over it and glued some dirt on the side and glued some fake flowers on the side and took a piece of cardboard and made a little road down the middle. And she loved it. She was proud of it. She thought it was beautiful, so beautiful that she said, I'm going to take this to school with me tomorrow. And she can just envision her teacher smiling at her. And she could envision inspiring all of her friends. And she could see herself among the little people in this little dream town with her red lipstick. And she was a grown, smart, and wealthy woman. And all the kids were healthy, and all of them can go to college. And everybody was happy. So the next day, the little girl took her little board to school. And as the bell rang and she got ready to go in, she tucked it under her arm, ready to go. And a little boy called her and said, "What's that that you have?" She said, "That's my dream street." He said, "What? We didn't have homework. Why did you do that?" She said, "I thought it was a good idea." So the bell rang and the kids went inside. And the little brown girl went into the classroom, but instead of putting her dream board on the teacher's desk to how she had envisioned, she tucked it under her seat. And she didn't say anything that day. And that day at recess, she didn't laugh. And at lunch, she didn't touch her lunch. And she said nothing. And then that day when she went home, nobody even noticed her. Nobody even noticed that she was there. And she went into her little yellow bedroom and plopped down on the bed. And she made a silent promise to herself to do less, to not do the most. People don't like that when you do the most. People don't like it when you have an idea. So she said, I'll do less. And she built up a wall around her ideas. And she built up a wall around her heart. And worst of all, she built up a wall around her voice. And sometimes she could hear the whispers of what could have been. And she is silently waiting for the whisper of someone who can say, I wish I had that idea. Silently waiting for the moment when someone can say, I'll join you in that idea. She is waiting to be strong. She is waiting to connect. She is waiting for the movement that is purposeful, that means everything, that acknowledges that what God gave her is good and right and can make money. They don't have to be mutually exclusive. Poverty is a problem.